Alright guys, so the point of today's video is we are moving shops. We've been here in Provo for like 4 years now. Well, Tom, the owner of Automail Industries, has been here for 4 years now. And it's time to move because we've been renting and they're selling the property. And so we decided that we're going to go buy our own shop, and it's official at this point, so that's why we're making the video, that the shop is ready and we're going to be moving in this Saturday. So I wanted to show you guys what we've been working with and what we're upgrading to. This is the shop that we've been working out of. It just goes till here. This other little office goes to this Provo Diesel, which is who we've been renting from. As you can see, there's our one little office here, and then there's 3 bay doors, four bay doors actually, but we use this one and then those 3 stay closed all the time. So right now we have a pretty decent amount of space, but as you can see, it's kind of cluttered. We don't really have a whole lot of room for everything that we need. In the new shop, it's like 1.5 times the size of this shop, maybe 2 times. I'll have to look at the square footage again, but we've made use of our space. We have our break room up there, and then we have an area where we sandblast that's over on the side out here. So you've probably seen in our other videos the sandblasting that goes on in here. Here's the Crown Vic bumper that's coming soon to the website. And right now everybody's working, so sorry for the noise. As you can see, we've got over here, we've got the powder coating oven. And we keep all of our scrap steel next to the powder coating oven right there. And then up here we've got the break room as we've had it. You can see all the couches are all dusty, but we had a lot of good lunches up here. Caleb's over here working on a bumper, and over here's the bender where we bend up all our parts. That's the old one. You'll see the new one when we get into the new shop. Here's our stuff. Alright, so since we're in the process of moving, it's very messy out here because we're kind of pulling everything out, getting ready for stuff. So at this point, the shop is a little small. We're tripping over each other all the time. It's just not super great. And since we're renting, we can't make many things permanent. As you can see, we've kind of jimmy-rigged a bunch of stuff to kind of work for us for now. But in the long run, we want something that's going to be really efficient so that we can make as much money as possible, but also have a good price for the people that want to buy from us, because that's kind of how we beat out the competition, is price and quality, obviously, is what you want. So I'm excited to show you guys the new shop, and I'll try and give you a little peek into our moving process, and I'm pretty excited. Crazy day at Automail Industries. Loading up the shop, the press, the oven, all that good stuff. guys, this is the new shop. We've got the semi all loaded up. We're slowly unpacking with the new forklift. It's much, much bigger. We've got a semi pull through. Look how nice the view is out here. Just nothing for blocks. It's gonna be awesome. I'll show you guys when we get more stuff in. So, property's muddier than we thought. So the semi got stuck. And now we're gonna use the forklift to try and pull it out.
Yeah, it's real bad, man.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. We could be stuck here all night.
Yeah. Okay, so someone needs to be talking to him. Hey, I'm gonna pull tension real quick. Watch your fingers.
Yeah, no trouble. Easy peasy. Hold up. Oh geez. There it is. Man, it doesn't show through on camera, but that's deep. That's awesome. All right, we got the oven in here. We've got the parts of the lift. Got some toolboxes and some other stuff. But the main things are the press, cardboard tables over here, and here's the plasma cutter. Look how small the plasma cutter looks in here versus how big it looked in the old shop. And then here's the generator over here. And look how small that thing looks in here too, with how tall the ceilings are. Anyway, we're very excited to be in this shop. We'll be able to build a loft that goes probably all the way across, and there will be like a hangout area up here and some storage up here. We'll be selling steel and doing our normal bumper fab stuff. So if you're in the Carbon County area and need steel, hit us up. Now all that's left is this table needs to come in, and our double long tailored table down there needs to come in, but come a long way. Feels like a dream, doesn't feel real, but we're excited to let you guys know what's going to happen next, and look forward to some awesome videos. We're gonna have some crazy projects, and we'll be doing. So tune in next time for Automail's first day of work at the new shop. your average night at Automail Industries. Magical halberd. Dang, looks way better in person. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I just wanted to show you that little section right there so that you could see the fun that we have after work sometimes. Obviously there's times to work and times to have some fun, but we've been enjoying this beautiful place. I jumped ahead 6 months. I'm finally just now getting around to making this video, and so I can tell you that after all this time it's been the right move. We've had some good, some bad, but I think overall we all are enjoying it and we all have had a really great time here. And I think that we have a lot of really great stuff coming. One little update is we have our Automail sign. So we're officially official at this point. I kind of wanted to wait until we get that done to make this video so that it felt like we were actually like completely here. The view for tonight real quick. There's always amazing sunsets here. I think it's just so flat that you're actually able to see them. And one thing I didn't know at the time, but I know now, is that these hills here are completely covered with trails that just go on and on for miles and miles. And so a lot of times after work, we go out together and just explore and have a good time. So here's the shop update real quick. We got some new speakers. And it bumps. It's a good time out here. We got a new bender, and it's a massive improvement over the old one. We're still trying to get a few things figured out just to streamline the process a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be great. So this right there, you can see the DeWalt air compressor. That was our air compressor in the old shop, and we used it for a little while here, but it's starting to die. The belt slips and the motor sounds like it's kind of toasting itself, so we ended up getting a new air compressor that is going to be a lot more reliable for us. It's this big thing. It's a screw compressor instead of a piston style compressor, so that is meant to last for quite a while, but it really doesn't have the life that this is going to have for us. So the screw's in there and it pressurizes air and puts it in this tank, and then we have a permanent run airline that goes everywhere we need it. There's one that goes all the way up over there to the plasma table, and then there's one that comes over to here for the box building, and then we have our hose reel here for all of this area, which is the bumper building area, and it can also be used for the powder coater. We built an area above our new powder coating booth for box building. So you can see there's a box that's built right there. This is the cardboard table, and you just take that cardboard, you stick it on the table, cut it up to shape, and then you bring it down here and you staple it up. It's way more efficient than how it used to be. We also got a pretty big swamp cooler. That helps a lot in the summer. I think we'll probably need 2 of them to really make it feel cool in here. We got this good old table that we've always used. We shortened it actually a little bit, because before your shoulders used to ache working on that. Here's a bumper. Looks like it just finished getting built. It needs to be rounded off down here. The edges are kind of sharp. But after that, oh yeah, I'll show you the powder coating, or not powder coating, sandblasting. So here's our sandblasting setup. We have a hopper, which is this thingy. You put sand in there, and then it drops down into the sandblasting thing. And then you can sandblast. There's one that's done right there. We keep the extra sand in that little hut. There's the view again. And then the generator, or the air compressor, is right there, and that runs the sandblaster. And then this is the powder coating oven that used to be inside the old shop, but now that it's outside, it doesn't make the shop just unbearably hot like it used to. And we've got a little roof to protect it. We're gonna try and figure out some kind of little room to build in here to insulate it a little better so that during the winter it'll heat up a little faster. The other thing about the oven is that we've been running it off diesel or kerosene. We've run it off both at different points. But the nice part about the shop is that it's got a big old propane tank out on the edge, and propane by the gallon is much cheaper than kerosene or diesel. You can't really see it. It's that little propane tank there. And so we have a line that comes in, and we're going to be able to run a heater that's like twice as powerful as the one that we're using right now. And so hopefully it'll help heat it up, making it even more efficient. And anyway, so that's the heater right there. We've been waiting to put it in until winter time because we haven't really needed it yet. One of the only things that we kept from the old owner is our steel rack. We still sell steel. That's a tongue twister. And that side of the business is like really great. We love having customers come in and cutting up material for them all the time, and it's been helping us make the money that we need for the business. Here's the new setup. As you can see, instead of this used to be like right up against the garage door at the old shop, and it sucked because the garage door had these holes in it, and the cold air would come and just like sit on your legs all day while you're working in the middle of the winter. And so being over here, it's going to be so much better during the winter, and during the summer it's been great too. So we have our cutting line for cutting material. We have the bandsaw for really thick stuff, and then this thing is a banshee. It just cuts through anything so fast, and so that's what we normally use for anything that's under 3 inches usually. We've got our little scrap bin over here for random assorted projects. Alright, so one of the biggest upgrades is we still have the plasma table, we still have this, and then we've got the computer over there for that. But we got the laser table, and it's running, and we've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and it's fantastic. Literally everything I thought that it was going to be, plus a lot. Here you can see the table is much more complex and much bigger and much more amazing than that one over there. It comes with a computer attached to it, which is pretty fun. And so a lot of times you can just draw up whatever you want right there, and then it literally just cuts it out. And you can see that the edges on here are just so much cleaner, like they're so sharp. And the nice benefit a lot of people don't know is with this, you don't have to grind the edges to get the slag off, but with plasma you do, so you can just weld this straight away. So that saves us a ton of time, and then anything that we cut that's smaller falls in there, and we literally just pull the tray out and pull all the parts off. Makes things a lot easier. We have all of our scrap big pieces of steel over here, so that we can just throw it on the table if we need it. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to say that under the plasma table, it's hard to see. Sorry, this isn't the most organized tour of the shop, but it's okay. So we have 10 gauge, which is our normal bumpers, and then 3/16, which is our heavy duty stuff. And so we keep that underneath the plasma table, and that's how we're able to keep it in the shop, is it works as a shelf, and then we can also cut stuff out there if the laser table is down for a day, or if we need to cut something kind of strange that the laser can't. That's what we have the plasma table for. Alright, so as you can see, there's a lot more empty walking space, even with all of our stuff set up, and the laser table that we didn't even have in the old shop. Okay, so out here we've got the new forklift, the old forklift, some of Tom's toys, and we have a rack for customers. This is all hot rolled steel. Plates are under here, and these are all expanded metal. And then we've got some of our cheaper stuff that we just kind of picked up, and we sell it discounted just because it's a little rusty or a little bent or whatever. Hey, bird! Bird's grown up a lot. She looks about the same, but she's grown up in attitude. Look at that. Automail Industries. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for the shop tour. We love it. It's been amazing, and we still have lots and lots of upgrades to do. We still want to do a break room up here. We still need to figure out some kind of heating situation, especially since it's starting to get cold. It's October now, and when I started the video, it was March. So I'll probably make an update video every few months, and we'll just see how it goes. Oh geez. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone who buys our bumpers. We love being here. Like I truly feel that way, and we love having the customers that we have come in. In fact, we just had a guy come in 2 days ago. I guess it was last week. And he wanted a double swing out rear bumper for one of these. And so we had the two swing outs with like the tire carrier and everything. It was complete bumper build. And the dude was super excited, and we were just as excited to give it to him. And you can see those pictures on our Instagram if you want to check it out. But I don't know, I'm just feeling very grateful right now, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. And we're going to have lots and lots of different styles of videos. We're going to have some build videos. In fact, the next video that will probably go up is going to be a van that we worked on. It's a handicap van. We had to make this whole ramp on the side. And then we also have a project coming soon for a U-Haul truck that we're converting into like a camper kind of thing. We're helping out a friend of Tom's. So we got lots of good stuff coming, and I'll try and keep some behind the scenes stuff so you guys can see the fun that we have on the weekends and after work. Anyway, thanks for watching. Follow us on Instagram and check out our bumpers if you need one. Other than that, have a good time.